Hello everyone, and welcome back to...
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
We have a new day, so let's look into it. So, new character. Arcada. She is from Elysion. And some optimization fixes. Claim that. Claim these.
I'm no longer alone. I'm so lucky.
Alright, cash shop. Daily.
I'll build you everything you need. Come again if you need anything. Hope you put it to good use. Thank you. Hope you put it to good use. Thank you. What are you looking for?
Looking to get something on the up and up?
Welcome to Ruby's shop. Another successful transaction. Doesn't it
Oh, they
feel
changed the
great
icon for
spending
this.
money? Thank you for coming. Another successful transaction. Thank you for coming. You can take your time, Commander.
Cool. We have a free pool, so let's do the other one. Please be Mihara.
They call me Trina.
That's not Mihara. Okay, we have a temple here. Let me just check the wish list if we have to do any changes. Wait, let me check this one. No, I think that's fine. Yeah. Alright. Let's do a recruit. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, who do we get?
Teacher, it's been
Mine.
the bunny girl.
And the bunny girl.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Not the best picks, but could be worse.
Leave it to me, please.
I'm gonna wait for this. 5 more Arcana. She's just a normal character, so we don't care. Let's pull for Mihara instead. Might have to buy her, honestly. We are not getting this 40 pulls from this, so that's fine. Two of those. So how are these? Okay, these are the skill ones. I'm at 30. Tell you what, let's do this. Let me unlock a new slot. And let's unlock Mihara, just so we have her, and we don't have to worry about that anymore. And now all the pulls will go for the new character.
Have fun shopping.
Just in time, dear client.
We have everything in our welcome.
Where is
fellas.
it?
Hello.
Here.
This is the electronic integration system. Your purchase is complete.
Living life on the edge.
Okay,
Take
overspec.
as much time as you like. I see you're a man of taste.
44.
Looks like welcome to the Raise and Rebuild workshop.
feel like my skin is thinner than before. That must mean I'll be able to feel more, right?
Commencing operation.
Alright, that is most of the upgrades. Let's do advice. We have a new episode. Let's skip those. Lord, I can go for now. Let's put in Mihara again. Let's do 10 of these.
We are. It feels so soft and school.
Alright, that's all of them. Nice. Now I just need to do one Nikke upgrade. So let's go like Yulha, for example. Click on you, upgrade once, upgrade. Lame. Lame. And we should have 2 pulls. Alright, I think that's good. Let me also upgrade Blank.
I'm gonna turn.
That's 36. Don't really care about this mission pass at all. Alright, let's do the event. Let's go. Will you be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you're quickly reaching your limit. You've said that several times already. This is my job. Okay, if that's what you want. Alright, I'm going to lie down. Arcana lies down on the bed, extending out the large cylindrical machine. Yikes, cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? It's always freezing. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Oh wait. It's okay if you're scared. You're doing the right thing. Just let me take a few selfies, for proof, you know? Arcana strikes a couple of different poses as she takes a few snaps with her phone. Sorry about that. All done now. As Ingrid presses the button, the machine hums to life. Memory wipe procedure initiated. We're only within the authorized limits by a hair. No, wait, it's the opposite. We're just outside it. Arcana lies inside the operating machine with her eyes closed peacefully. Ingrid takes out her phone. Please provide authentication code. Authenticating user. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same. Authentication complete. User code 1. For righteous judgment. Alright. Not sure what this is gonna be about. But I guess we'll see. I met this boss. This boss was so cool. One of the coolest bosses they have.
Bolt, we won again.
Alright. No minigame in this one. This is just normal missions. So we get one ticket halfway. In the shop, they only sell extra tickets. Okay. Nothing too crazy. 1-1.
Is the festival already over? That's too bad.
Alright, let's go.
I'm
You.
on your side.
And now I need someone with 2. Do I have anyone with 2? Put Naga in there.
Already over?
Remove letter for now. Put in Mary instead. Then I can go with, I don't know, guillotine.
You want me over there? That could be arranged.
Alright, let's go with this. Start. Monsieur, stay right there where you are. What's wrong? I need your help. Strange appears from a hype phantom. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcana. She's also from the bestseller squad. Nice to meet you, Arcana. Huh? Oh, you were talking to me. Nice to meet you too. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. She's not usually like this. She lost her memory. What do you mean? Is she underwent a memory wipe? That's right. I'm not sure if you remember, but due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work, members of the bestseller have to undergo regular memory wipes. Right. Secretive? I receive my fair share of memory wipes, but it's nothing compared to what Arcana goes through. How often does she have to get it done? On a daily basis. Huh. Even though it's become a daily routine, something went wrong with this time. Like lasting side effects? I guess you could say that. We're supposed to only forget information we handle. But right now, Arcana has forgotten who even she is. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try to bring her memories back, but nothing had worked so far. Please, Monsieur, I need your help to Arcana regain her memory. Are you not in a position to help? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking about what we could do to help her regain her memory. Name? I remember my name. And what my job was. You do? Well, that's something. My name is Arcana. I'm a detective.
I will send you all away. Not bad, right? Class is over. What do you say we go back and enjoy
My
the
name is
festival
Arcana.
again?
I'm a detective. Huh? Phantom mentioned secrets earlier. And something clicked in my mind. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. Therefore, I must be. That's probably because you played the role of a detective when we all practice being thieves. Oh, is that it? That's right. At least you got your name right. Arcana, try and remember. We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark, entrusted with the noble duty of preserving their knowledge. You can explain it all you want, but I still don't remember. Is there anything you could tell her which would jog her memory? To be honest, I'm not really sure. But aren't you both from the same squad? We're both a part of bestseller, yes, but we don't actually know much about each other's work. Because it's classified? That's right. Other than personal matters, we don't have much else to talk about to each other. When it comes to our professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive material than the rest of us. But I do know where she usually spends her time, which is in her workshop. Why don't we go there and try to find some clues? My thief instincts are pointing in that direction. I suppose that's the only viable option we have. Are you okay with that, Arcana? With what? We're planning on going to your room. Oh, I don't know, that's a bit... what's making you hesitant? I'm a bit of a neat freak. Or at least I think I was. It's true. I never did have so much as a hair out of place. Looks like that hasn't changed. I guess not. Maybe that's why when I hear other people will be entering my room, I feel this sense of resistance. But if we don't check it out, we won't turn up any clues. How about this? Arcana lifts her pinky finger. Promise me something. Promise what? That you won't make too much of a mess. If you do that, I might feel better about all of this. Sure. I hug my pinky together with Arcana's. Alright, let's go. Arcana strides confidently out the door, and then promptly comes back. Where is my workshop, by the way? I'll lead the way. Why did it put me back?
Let's have some fun, shall we? One step at a time.
Maybe I clicked to the side instead of next mission.
An apple a day keeps the raptures away.
That's possible. After arriving at the library, we proceed to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reach a door at the end of the secluded hallway. This is it. This should be the Arcana's workshop, although I've never been inside. Looks quite secretive. Huh? This must have been written by me. Arcana points out this note stuck on the door, which reads authorized personnel only. That's definitely your handwriting. Hey, you know what? Arcana pokes my side. What? Given how hidden this location is, I must have been working on something that was a huge secret. If I'm not a detective, then maybe I'm an assassin? Or a fixer? Something like that? I highly doubt. It's not entirely impossible. Actually, that might be true. You think so too? Let's head inside. You might find a weapon stash. Knives, guns, all sorts of stuff. Huh? Arcana jiggles the door handle, but the door doesn't budge. It's locked. There's something next to the door frame. Beside the door, a small device of the size of a fist is fixed to the wall. It looks like a biometric scanner. Wow, you can tell that just by looking at it? I've seen something similar a few times before. Ah, are you an assassin as well? I saw it at the Central Government HQ. Alright, Phantom told me that you're a commander. Try scanning your fingerprint. Following my instructions, Arcana places her finger on the scanner and brings her face toward the device. Identification confirmed. It opened. Thanks for the tip. No problem, let's head inside. Wait, just a moment. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has lived and feel. To put it bluntly, It's a total pigsty. Well, I think we can rule out being an assassin. Well, lots of clothes lie scattered everywhere. Books are stacked up in impossible high towers. One entire wall is covered with an array of photos. A motley assortment of occult artifacts are peppered throughout the disarray, their purpose unclear. Maybe this isn't my room? Those pictures on the wall, are those selfies of you? Wait, I've got it, a thief must have broken in. Some dastardly criminal busted in and trashed my room. The door was locked, and from the looks of it, can only be opened with your biometric data. A locked room ransacking, perhaps? This library is one of the most secure places in the entire Ark. No run-of-the-mill cat burglar could get in here. Only a phantom thief would ever have a chance of breaking in. Ah, well, doesn't this feel nice and homey? I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn about. Of course there isn't. What do you take me for? Having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. And get in the habit of putting books back on the shelf after reading them. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory. I see. Forget clues. We need to clean up this place up first. Wait! You're already going out of your way to help me. Having you clean my room is a step too far. How about you go outside for a moment? I'll clean this place up. It won't be long. If you insist. We'll be in the reading room. Call us when you're Actually, what's wrong? Could you actually help me a little, Phantom? Fine. Call me when you're done. I spent about 30 minutes in the reading room, perusing various books before returning to the Arcana's workshop. Nothing seems to have changed. What do you mean? I got rid of the clothes and organized all sorts of stuff. I did my best. The table looks exactly like it did before. As before, the table is cluttered with some stacks of cards, a crystal ball, and thick, mysterious-looking books. Oh, that stuff? Arcana picks up a deck of cards from the table. While we were cleaning, these brought back memories. What are they? Tarot cards. Arcana skillfully shuffles the deck. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used to do tarot readings as a side gig. That's correct. Even ran a small fortune-telling shop in the Ark. What? This is huge! Why are you only telling me this now? I did. I told you about 5 times already. Oh, sorry. Still, at least you're remembering things, even if it isn't at the fastest pace. Do you remember anything else? Not yet, just... Arcana flips over a card and carefully places it on the table. I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself. On the card, it reads Death. Death? Take it as a bad sign? Well... Arcana hesitates for a while. It means... After a few moments, she utters something which takes me aback. I have no idea what it means.
You won't like me when I get angry. Reloading. Careful. There's still plenty here to steal. Gotta reload. Wait a second. Gotta reload. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
15 minutes later. After flipping through one of the formidable tomes for a while, Arcana suddenly lifts her head. I found it! The upright death card. Despite its ominous appearance, in fact signifies a new beginning to the rebirth. Phantom. Yes? Do tarot readings usually involve reading from a book? Pretty sure that's a no. This is worse than I thought. I really made the right choice asking for your help. You think so? Yeah. I can't believe she completely forgot about tarot. It's one of her favorite things. I'm not so concerned about that. What I want to know is, has she always been like this, personality-wise? Sorry, I've got to take this. Go ahead. Phantom leaves the room with her phone in her hand. So in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on the outside, but inside I'm cold, ruthless, and sophisticated professional. Voila. I see. Would you like to give me a reading? No, outside the room I can finally hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so go ahead. Excellent. Even if it's not always 100% accurate, fortune telling can be still quite useful. You could consider it a form of advice. Arcana shuffles the deck and spreads the card across the table. Now select 3 cards. I reach out, draw 3 cards, and flip them over. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and Reversed Hanged Man. Arcana looks at the card, blinking vacantly. Do you need a moment to consult the book? No, I remember. You have had few things in your mind as of late. That could apply to anyone. It seems that you're struggling, especially with human interaction. Once again, that's pretty general. Very true. And you recently parted ways with someone precious to you. Huh? Surface battle, struggle. You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time without reprieve. Arcana, are you okay? Chatterbox. Huh? Nihilist and Devilia. Countless enemies whom you have defeated. However, even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward. Current data shows your success rate in battle is as 82%. If we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100%. After analyzing your combat records from your initial commission to your latest mission, your future is... Arcana staggers back, clutching her head. I reach out to support her. Huh? Are you okay? Oh yes. I just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. With her head resting against my shoulder, Arcana looks up at me. Hey, does this make me seem like fragile damsel in distress? Like a princess? When did I ever say princess? I said damsel. At any rate, thanks for keeping me upright. I'm fine now. What in the world just happened? What do you mean? Did I make your heart flutter? It certainly did, but not for the reason you're thinking. Huh? It seems Arcana has no memory of what just transpired. Did something happen? No, it's nothing. What is the call about? I don't think I can leave the library unattended any longer. So it was regarding work? Indeed it was. So I was wondering. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. If you need help with anything, you can contact me anytime. Will do. Let's head out there for now, Arcana. Okay, what do you plan on doing now? First off, I think we need to have to get you a thorough examination.
Wowee, there sure are a lot of them. There's still plenty here to steal. Class is over. What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
Despite Arcana grumbling about how she is fine, I insist on taking her to the hospital. After having her go through a medical examination, I head to the consultation room that he reserves for Mary. How did it go? You say you're potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. There's a high chance that your memories will return. When you say that, you remember more now than you did when you first regained consciousness? I think so. Some stuff about Tarot is also coming back to me. Alright, now if I could direct your attention to this. Mary points at the monitor. Your brainwave activity and neural responses are internally to normal. The nymph also appears to be reacting accordingly to those changes, so I think you'll be okay. Okay. One more thing, you said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that and engaging in activities you did before are effective methods of regaining your memories. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it. I knew it. You see? Phantom was the one who suggested going into that room, not you. However, this might be the last time where you'll have a chance to return to normal. Could you explain that more in detail? We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms. Mary turns to the monitor so that we can see. After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total memory loss. The test results indicated that her NIF had been reset, the cause of which was excessively frequent memory wipes. You talking about Annie? When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. The NIF functions in the same fashion. The NIF mistakenly registers an absence of memory as the default state is normal. It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. Well, I don't think it will go to the extent of shutting down your essential survival functions. If this keeps up, you will almost certainly lose all of your memories. Permanently. That sounds like a lot like... Yes, we call this a mind switch. Technically, it's a bit different, but the end result is the same. You become a totally different person. I'll run a few more tests. Or will guide you. Okay, thank you. Arcana leaves the consultation room. Commander, you said Arcana was part of the bestseller squad? Yeah, she handles the records. And every time she has to handle classified information, her memory is erased. Correct. She's strong. What do you mean? Do you know when the Ark's library was established? It's been around since the Ark's inception. Of course, I don't know if Arcana has been working there from the beginning, but I'm sure she's been there for quite a while. It's not a job that most people would be willing to undertake. Mary organized the charts in her folder. First and foremost, my opinion as a medical professional is that she shouldn't undergo any more memory wipes. It may be difficult, it's not exactly up to her. You see, that means you have to go take good care of her. She may not show it, but I'm sure she's feeling quite anxious. Alright, thank you, Mary. I head to the consultation room and wait for Arcana. After finishing her test, Arcana comes skipping over. Did it go well? Yes, nothing too serious. Arcana... Yes? Mary said that it wouldn't be good if you keep getting your memory wiped. I know, but it's not like I can help it, can I? You're right. But perhaps if I say something to the higher-ups... Oh no, I didn't say that that as a way of asking for your help. I chose this job, and that's all it entails. No one knows me better than myself. I realize my memory is a bit chewy at the moment. But I know that I'm someone who only dedicates herself to the things that she believes in. And you know why? Arcana takes out the tarot card. Wheel of Fortune? Oops. Wrong side. Arcana turns off the card. On the back side, the following words are written. You are the master of your own fate. I thought you would be a little more impressed. About what? This is a message left to me by my past self. Isn't that amazing? Aren't you the tenterhooks? Now then. Arcana smiles and reaches out her hand. May I? You may. I take Arcana's hand, and she begins to lead me somewhere. Alright. Alright. Fair enough.
Send you off without pain.
Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
A few moments later, we arrive at the downtown area of the Ark. What are we planning on doing? The doctor said it would be help if I do things that I did before, right? Well, that's precisely what I'm trying out. You remember activities you used to do? No, but there are ways that could help me find out. Arcana holds out her phone. In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones. So with that in mind if I look at my past purchases? Arcana scrolls through her phone. I'll be able to find what exactly I was doing. Ah, maybe I really were a detective before. Alright, let's go. Our first destination is none other than... What? Too bitter. It's a latte, you really think that's too bitter? Yes, I figured that since I bought something at a cafe, it would have been a coffee, but I guess not. Ordering something else at the same price. That's genius. Wait a moment, I'll be right back. This has to be the one. It's delicious. What is it? Lemon tea. Want to try some? Arcana holds out her cup. Sure. Here, I take a sip of the lemon tea. How is it? I think I prefer coffee. Yeah, how can you drink something so bitter? I don't think it's all that bitter. Are you telling me that the coffee you have isn't bitter? Well, you may think it is. Arcana takes a sip of my coffee. I was going to tell you that it was bitter. Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? Anyway, are there always this many people here? The place seems familiar, but it seems weird seeing this many people. I'm surprised you remember so much. What do you mean? You just said it feels weird for this place to have be packed. Doesn't that mean you remember it's usually not being so busy? Huh? I see what you mean. No, sorry, I don't remember anything concrete. I didn't remember after all. What would be weird is if all my memories came rushing back from a single drink at a cafe. We still have a lot of more places to go. I know, but look at this. Arcana pulls out a note from her pocket, crammed full of densely written text. On the very top it's written, places to visit today. Actually, on second thought, Arcana hurriedly takes out a pen and scratches out the heading, placing it instead of it, Operation Memory Recovery. That's better. Anyway, these are all the places we still have to check out. The note includes locations such as the cafe and many others. A famous dessert shop that I've heard about, an accessory store, a nail salon, a hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. Hold on. Yes? You intend on visiting all of these places? Of course, after I get my memories, don't I? Why are you busy? So that it's... Don't worry about money, I've got it covered. It's not that either. And what's the problem? Trust you see... to see this through the end. I was subsequently dragged around by Arcana for the entire afternoon. At long last, we arrive at our last stop, a photo sticker booth. This is it. Okay. Before I can say anything more, the camera snaps and takes a photo. Despite mine not being ready. Okay, let's see if we got any good ones. Oh, this one. Here we go. Thanks. Arcana hands me a photo. I can be seen in acute discomfort. Meanwhile, Arcana is awkwardly positioned at the odd angle. You don't like it, do you? Alright, next we... Arcana once again starts to tag her, and I hold her up. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like someone is taking a vacuum cleaner to my brain. Okay. Not really, but at least it's benefiting me somehow. Every time she visits a new location, Arcana gets a splitting headache, or regains a bit of her memory. Apparently this one is the pose I like to make when taking photos. It's like my body is moving on its own. The dishes she eats, the clothing style she's fond of, movies that she has left a deep impressions on her. They are everyday things, but they seem to be helping her. There were quite a lot of pictures in your room. It seems you were a fan of taking photos. Yeah, even when not a particular special occasion. Something wrong? Arcana stares at me with the same vacant expression she had during the tarot reading. Arcana! Arcana proceeds to head outside, completely ignoring me, calling out to her. Alright, cool. Good start. Let's get our tickets. Gonna get 4 tickets. Can we claim the friends thingy? Did we get enough friends? That's not good. Why are you offline? Let me remove some of these. We need replacements. We need a lot of replacements. Okay. I'm gonna look at about people who are 100k or more. Because that means they are actually playing for some... that was accident, whatever. Let's do a few more refreshes. Alright. I would have to do a daily pulse, which I don't really want to do. Let's level up. Nice. Alright, do we go for 4 pulls? I guess so. Let's do for 4 pulls. Oh, we have one more here. Yeah. Okay, let's just do 4 pulls for Arcana. The chance is the same whether you do 10 pull or single pull, so it doesn't matter, but 10 pulls just look better. Alright. Not the one we need. Unfortunate.
Soldier EG at your service.
Alright, I can do one more pull actually. Nope. Okay, well, let's go to the shop.
Welcome to the Raisin.
Just in time, dear client. I'm sure
Alright,
you'll be
49.
more than happy with your
Not quite
purchase.
enough. Alright, I'll leave it for next time. Anyways, we need to finish this at some point. There's so many conversations to be had. You know? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.